KSHE 95, Real Rock Radio. It's Favazz backstage with Sammy. And usually every time I talk to you, I'm like, you can cuss because I'm recording it and I'll edit it, but no cussing.
Not this
time.
We're live.
Damn. Dang it.
Okay, I'll be good, Favazz.
Say hello to all your fans coming in. They're probably
Howdy,
sitting on
everybody.
Highway 70 right now.
Well, hopefully there's a bunch of them that aren't listening to us because they're running inside here right now because I think the doors are just about to open.
6:30,
Yeah.
4 minutes from now.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to be playing when we opened the doors, I was saying, and then everybody started coming, well, what do you think, you Bruce Springsteen? And I'm saying, what do you mean? I don't know that, but I guess he does that.
Yeah, and he comes out with the lights on.
Yeah, or something like
Do that.
Well, there ain't no, you don't need to turn the lights on right now because it's daylight.
That's right.
at
It's
this
still
moment.
daylight. Right on.
So, but yeah, this is exciting. We played a show a couple nights ago.
Yeah, where is it? Cadott? Was
Cadott.
Cadott?
It's outside
Where the
of
hell is
Minneapolis.
that?
It's about 60 miles. I don't know if east, west, north, or south, but it's some direction 60 miles away from Minneapolis. And, it's like 40,000 people. It's a big, 4-day festival. And we closed the first night. And it's our first show, man. I mean, we were a wreck. And I'm still a wreck from it. It was like, and then I'm going, and now I got St. Louis. Like,
Hey, you planned it this way.
I did not. My manager. I'm going to fire him.
Oh, him?
I'm going to fire that guy right over there.
Uh-oh.
Putting me in front of that many people. You play a club first. For God's sakes, I own cantinas. I can go play my own places for warm-up, but no.
Well, Mikey told me, I had Mikey on the air with me, and he said he texted you and said, hey, it's going to sound a lot better here tonight than last night. So.
And that makes me feel good. Well, the place, it didn't sound very good because we didn't have a sound check or nothing. But we were great. I mean, the power of the band was phenomenal. And we worked through the set. And, it's all I got to do is to feel comfortable with the set is just get my timing down and a few little raps. You know me, I don't plan what I have to say.
Right.
So I'm going to feel it naturally, and I haven't felt it. I said, don't worry, St. Louis, I'm going to feel everything. And because introducing like a Led Zeppelin song or whatever is unique for me because we are serving the song. We're not just jamming it anymore like we used to. The Wobbles, we'd jam anything in Cabo, and we played as much Led Zeppelin as anybody. But with Jason,
but now you got a Bonham in the band.
Yeah, and we're serving the music now. Now we're saying no. We spin that record, and we're going to make it sound as much like the record as possible. And Vic even got the old guitar tones and everything. So anyway, it's a blast. Set list has been really tough, but we got a damn good one.
Now I know you don't like to rehearse.
I do not.
And I was talking to Mikey. He's like, I think we might have rehearsed 3 times, and then we did the show.
Well, we rehearsed 4, but see, Mikey don't remember one of them.
Understand?
But I think we rehearsed 4, but anyway, no. Now, we rehearsed the first day we got together, we played for about 5 hours, and I sang every song.
Wow.
And the next day, I thought I was going to be shot because we had to rehearse all in a row because we were under time restrictions, So then the next day I sang better. And then the third day I sang even better. And I couldn't believe it. It's just one of them things, when my voice was in good shape because I have been singing a lot, but we did that acoustic record. And so I've been in the studio. I've been singing. So my voice was in great shape. But then we took 3 or 4 days off for the equipment to get to Cadott, and then we fly all that way, and we're in a hotel, and I wake up, and we actually came to St. Louis for everyone that wants to know. We're hubbing out of St. Louis.
That's right.
I'm not trying to...
I knew that.
Yeah, and then we flew up to Cadott and then drove like an hour to this thing. I'm going, man, I got there, I couldn't sing that good. I mean, I was okay, but I always sing okay, but anyway, I was struggling. I'm going, man, this sucks. Like I was so good at rehearsal, so tonight I'll be great.
So we're talking to the Red Rocker now. How different is it for you? I mean, you've been doing this for so long to have a different drummer behind you. I mean, you always have Bro with the Wabaritas, and you got Mona on the side, and are they kind of like a security blanket? You look over and go, they're there, but now they're not. So what's
they're certainly a lot more comfortable for me because, you're in your comfort zone. I don't have to worry about them. I can holler any song I want. I can change the key of it in the last minute and say, hey, play this one to E today. They were so used to me doing all that. But what I'm trying to do with this band is I'm trying to be more like Chickenfoot and Van Halen and stuff and just be really try to serve the music a little better and less of we still have fun. I mean, I can't not have fun.
Sure.
But we're not throwing a party for you. We are putting together a rock and roll show for you that, I think has got potential to be really good.
I think the set list, everybody will know every single song.
It's pretty strong, and so I'm really loving doing this. But for everyone information, Bro, with what happened with Liza, she's pretty ill, and I think she's getting better, but I haven't seen her now for a month maybe, and So bro can't go out so we just were going out and doing a weekend and coming home, and I just said, I got to go out for a couple weeks at a time because economically you can't just keep doing it like that. It's like I might as well just be staying home because it's the same kind of a thing. Everybody gets paid but me, which is okay. It's that's not really my motive, but at the same time it is economic. So I said I wanted to get Jason, and he came and jammed with us, and he played so good. Jason's powerful. He's like Carmasi.
Really
he's like Alex. He's like his dad. Is probably compare him to his dad is a lot easier than anybody else because, man, when he kicks off rock and roll or comes in on some of them licks. And
does that mean we'll hear that one tonight?
Yes, sir, you will. But good times, bad times, like when he da-boo, da-ba-ba, da-boo-boo, da-ba-ba, ru-ba, ba-do-da, ba-do-da-ba-da-da-da-da. It's like, I'm telling you, man, I'm like looking back and going, man, I'm with the man. Look at just talking about it. Just can't even.
Yeah. He's got goosebumps.
It's amazing. He tunes his drums and hits his drums and has a feel exactly like his dad. That's why he's great. That's why he's not like some child stars or famous people's kids that don't ever really make it in their footsteps because they don't ever get to the point where they have the chops of their parents. Usually, I'm not saying everyone, but this guy got
Aaron Hagar.
What is Aaron anyway? I don't know what he does for a living.
He sings well.
Well, I thought he's just a trust baby. He sings, but what does he really do for a living? Because he don't charge money when he sings. I know he doesn't have a band.
Well, I saw him at the casino that one time,
and he made money. It was actually paid.
I think he got paid that night.
No, I think
Mr. Gary Peel was on stage with him too. I think. All right, so
one paid gig. All right, what else does he do? He's driving nice cars and stuff. That's all I know.
Where was Sammy? I was on stage for sound check with the three guys out there, and the one thing that I think is incredible, especially for those that may have never seen you tonight, and I'm sure there's probably one or two people in St. Louis that haven't. When you're up there with Mikey playing Van Halen, that's half of Van Halen.
It is.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And we call ourselves the other half, all the time as a joke, and we've made even
the better half.
No, I wouldn't say better, but certainly the other.
Nicer?
Well, nicer half, yeah. And the more user-friendly half, yes. And the ones, and the half that can play our songs. You see what I'm saying? Because
you play the stuff that the other half won't play.
They can't play it. Yeah. I mean, how can they play? How can they play Dreams? How can they play Right Now? How can they play When It's Love? How can they play Best of Both Worlds? They can't. Ed now can play it. But it's going to be an instrumental. Right. So I feel really comfortable, and that's why the main reason why I also brought Mikey out instead of just keep him moaning with Jason. I said, I really want to feel comfortable and in these shoes that I'm wearing right now. And Mikey makes it so much better to sing the Van Halen stuff. It's awesome. I mean, our voices when we're singing together on those harmonies, it sounds just like the record.
You weren't out there for sound check, obviously, but just hearing it, he was singing out there.
He's doing on When It's Love. I know he does that all by himself, and I just go, wow, it sounds like angels, Really good. And Mikey's the most fun guy in the world. I don't know if you've been anyone that follows my interviews that I do around the world. Everywhere I go, somebody sticks a microphone in my face, and I'm not a guy that just closes and shuts up, like as you can tell right now, folks. I'm talking way too much for Favazz saying, hey, we've only got so much time. No, it's all good. But so I've been talking recently about someone asked me, and it really got out, who's your favorite guy to party with? And I said, Michael Anthony. There's like, what? Wait a minute. Let me think about this? No.
Good reason.
Mikey, period. I like to play music with him. I like to drink with him. I like to eat tacos and hot sauce with him. And I like to just hang out and drive cars with him. It's like no matter what I want to do or what he wants to do, both of us are willing to do it. Like it's like, hey, will you feel like going to eat some tacos? Yeah, let's go. Hey, you feel like going, let's go drive some cars. Yeah, let's go. It's like, you mean
one of your Ferraris? I saw that article.
Yeah, or one of his muscle cars. Mikey's got a little collection too.
I bet he does.
But we have everything in common, and so he's my favorite guy to hang with. And so being on the road with him is just a joy, and being on stage with him is just a joy. He's just upbeat, positive all the time. I love the guy.
Well, I just think it's great that every year you come, you up the game somehow.
I have to.
You have to, like you always say.
I'm up against the wall, man.
Yeah,
I've got myself in a corner. I said it last year, because that show last year, I don't know how I could ever top in my heart by bringing Denny Carmasi and Bill Church and doing the original Montrose stuff like that. In my heart, that was the greatest thing I've done in a long time, and then having the two drummers, and then the way that set just rolled. Anyway, I just really loved that show.
I think the only other thing that could compare was when Ronnie was out with you guys.
Yeah, well, we did it with
was
Ronnie,
great.
but we did. What else did we do? This time we brought Mikey though. Then
Right.
Mikey wasn't there, so I had Mikey and Denny and Bill, and I had Mona, and I had Vic, and I had, it was just like wow. So other than the review, that freak sideshow we did last year, this show right here, I'm hoping is like going to raise the bar one more. I don't want to raise the bar anymore. Actually, I'm getting too old. I want to keep the bar right where it is. Okay,
You said it high a long time ago.
Let's reach up and be able to do a chin up on that mother, and I'll be happy.
All right. Well, we're going to let you go. We're going to play a little White Lie. Give me a story about that song.
Well, I think everyone knows about that. I wrote that song when I was thrown out of Van Halen. Those guys, I'm sitting there watching MTV, and I was recording Marching to Mars and the album, and I'm watching MTV. Somebody says, "Hey, you got to come in here right now. Ed and Al are on MTV talking smack on you." And I'm going, "What?" I run in there, and they're sitting there smoking cigarettes. Well, he just quit. He just took his toys and went home. I mean, he's just not a team player. I mean, we want to work, and we want to go out on tour, and we want to make records, and he didn't want to do any of that. And I'm going, ah! And I went in and wrote that song.
Just like that.
Just like that. I just said, they're just lying. I can't believe they just sat there and really told that big fat lie. And it's what cracks me up in the song. I say, come around and bite you in the butt,
right.
And it just never has seemed to bit them. I don't know how the fans don't really see that, but it's okay. You think it has?
I do.
Well, I guess, yeah, they're with Dave again. I guess.
And is Slash on guitar on this?
On Little White Lie, yeah.
Yes.
Slash is on there. Denny Carmassi on drums. I forget who else on this song. But anyway, we put this song in the set out of the Sammy songs that I pulled out of the years, which was tough for this set,
Right.
This is one of them.
Good.
I just think it's a first-class song.
That's a rocker. All right. Well, thank you for jumping on live. And we're videoing this interview right now, so we're waving at the camera, and you'll see it.
I normally have my sunglasses on, too. You know what?
That's right.
See, and I wasn't, carrying my posture. My wife would have been here. She'll be here in a minute. But she would have been saying, hey, stop. Put her hand on the camera. Honey, sit up straight. Here, let me fix your shirt. And, your nose looks really big. You need to, turn it, That's what my wife does.
Well, it'll be on the KSHE website Monday. But yes, I mean, she's.
Who cares?
Sammy, thank you.
Thank you
for everything.
Getting old's a blast
all the time. It is.